Well, parents and caregivers, there are some common misconceptions about the proper way to use a car seat.
Yeah, car seats are like children. They have stages, and like your child grows, really should their seat as well when you get down to it. So it's very important that you know when to move out of that stage, because it can be very risky if you don't. Right now, CHP Officer Jared Grieshaber is joining us now in studio live to talk about some of these risk factors and tell us about an event they're hosting on Sunday where you can get your car seat checked out for free. It's always good to see you. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
So let's start with these key laws here in California. There are many, and there are requirements for children, like when they should be rear facing or actually facing forward. Talk about that.
Yeah, so the laws here in California, if you're under the age of 2, you should always be rear facing and in the back seat. Once you're over 2, it kind of goes, or if you're 40 inches or 40 pounds, then you can start forward facing. However, we recommend that you stay in that first stage, that rear facing, as long as possible. No need to jump to that next stage. The next stage would be that forward facing with a harness seat. Those are also supposed to be in the back seat. And then once your child gets up to the height requirements out of that manufacturer's height requirements, then you get into a booster seat. And then once they're either 8 years of age or over 4'9", they can get out of that booster seat and just start wearing the seatbelt on its own.
And I think some parents will hear this and they might ask, like, well, what's the use of the booster seat? Why can't I just put them in the front passenger seat beside me as I'm driving?
Yeah, so we recommend that the child, it's actually all the way up to age 12 or 13 now to stay in that back seat, just because of those airbags. They're dangerous when they're deployed. They're being deployed at over 200 miles per hour. And then these seat belts, they're manufactured. When they're getting tested, they're being tested on adult size people, not children. So the reason they need to be in that booster seat and not in the front seat, but in the back seat in a booster seat, is so there's proper fitment. It's going over their shoulder, not over their neck, and it's going on the lower portion of their waist and not in their stomach.
Right.
Yeah, so there's so many car seats, there's so many booster seats now out there. So how do you know if they're properly installed? You're sort of talking about, I guess, the way things are falling across someone's body there.
Yeah, so every car seat manufacturer, they're going to have instructions on that car seat, or it's going to come with instructions on how to properly utilize that car seat. A lot of times what I tell friends and family, get on YouTube. YouTube your car seat that you own, and that manufacturer will actually have instructions, step-by-step video, so it's a little bit easier to learn by that visual and audio than just reading a book.
That's a good point, because they're not all made the same, and especially now, we were just saying, if you were to order a car seat off of Amazon, for instance, I mean, that's going to be completely different from something you just buy at like a Walmart or Target. So you want to make sure you're reading the manuals.
Correct. Every car seat manufacturer is different, and what a lot of parents do is they are not, about 90% of the car seats that we see that come in aren't actually, the kids aren't in there properly. It's either not attached to the vehicle properly, or the harnesses are loose, or maybe they're forward facing when they should still be rear facing. So about 90% of people out there aren't putting their kids in the seatbelts correctly.
What about expiration dates for car seats? Is there such a thing?
Yeah, there's expiration dates for car seats. It's going to be on that car seat. Or if you're in a crash, we recommend that you no longer use that car seat, that you actually get a new car seat.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, and then real quick, I know that you said that you had something going on Sunday where parents or anyone can really go and ask.
Yeah, so on this Sunday from 10 to 2 over at our CHP office, 9330 Farnham Street, we'll be holding a car seat event. Feel free to stop by, or you can call us up and RSVP. But yeah, free of charge. It's one of the services that the CHP provides. If you can't make it to this event, you can always call your local CHP office and schedule an appointment for that car seat. Yes, thank you, Phil.
Yeah.
And you were saying something about a class that you could take potentially, right?
So every CHP officer, not every CHP officer, but every technician, we have to take a 40-hour class to install these car seats.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then that's how much information goes into the car seat.
It's a 40-hour class, and I still am just scraping the surface there. Yeah, there's so much that goes with it.
And I wonder real quick, with this event, because you guys do this every year, do you get a lot of parents who come in and are like, I know I've got this right, and you're like, actually, it's not?
With my experience, I've been a car seat technician for about 6 months now.
Yeah.
And you'd be surprised. Most parents have it about 90% right, but
Okay.
there's usually something that we can tweak and make it even better. Yeah.
I wish you had this a few years ago, because I would have definitely come there, because I threw my hands up. I was so frustrated.
It can
by
be
doing it.
frustrating.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. All right. That was that was a lot of information, and I was even asking questions during the commercial break, just so you guys know.
Just call the CHP office and we'll take care of it.
There you go. All right, officer. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here.
Yeah.